Hey, Tony. I am just sitting here on a Friday night thinking about you and thought I'd try to help you get your mind off of things. And so I decided to make you a little video. Heather did make you promise uh, to not buy any more watches, you know, and I do have mine on right now. My trusty Duro. But I'm coming to you tonight with guns. She didn't say you couldn't buy any guns. She said just stop buying watches. So I just wanted to show you what I had and give you a little input on safety and things like that. For example, this here is my Smith & Wesson M&P 40. It is a 40 caliber. Uh, this here is my Ruger LC9. So this is a 9 millimeter. The first thing you want to remember is treat every gun as if it's loaded because you don't know. This here, I love this gun. It's a great shooter, feels great, and you never want to put your finger on the trigger. The only time you ever pull your gun out and put your finger in there is because you have every intention of just destroying whatever this gun is pointed at. So you always want to keep your finger up here, never in there. And one reason is this gun is fully loaded. I got one in the chamber, and all it takes is me pulling that little trigger and whatever's in front of me. In this case, it would be the computer and maybe into my master bedroom. So, as an example, uh, magazine is in. Everything appears like it would be loaded, and it is. But a lot of people would think magazine is out. It's empty. There's nothing in there. I can play with this all day long. But is it really empty? Are you sure? Where'd that come from? It was in the chamber, and the magazine was holding everything else. So you always have to be careful when you want to inspect a gun. When somebody gives you a gun, and even when I give you a gun, and I can tell you it's empty or it's loaded, it doesn't matter. Do not trust what I tell you. You always look. So this is how you look. You can see straight through. You can see straight through. You know for a fact because you looked and it is empty. Trust nobody's word. And now, one thing is this particular magazine is only capable of carrying 6 rounds. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. It's right there. It says 6. But I was actually carrying 7. How can you do how can you carry 7 when the magazine can only carry 6? Well, what you do is, and yes, these are hollow points, these are all self-defense. What you do is, here's my 6 rounds. And so what you do, get the magazine in. You can see it's ready to load. It's not quite there. Now it is. So what you do, drop the magazine. Now you can see it's missing. Everything else is there. And then what you do is you put in your extra round. So now the magazine is full. 7+1 because it's in there. The gun is ready to go. And the same with my Ruger. And once again, never put your fingers in there. If you're putting them in there, it's because you want to shoot somebody, something, destroy something, so you never put your finger in there. This is actually a fantastic gun, and I recommend it for you, especially as a first gun. It's not heavy, very easily concealable. Like I said, the Smith & Wesson, I prefer it as a gun overall. It's beefier. Feels more like a gun. But this is, don't get me wrong, fantastic. And this gun also comes with the safety feature that you'll see right here. This little raised wedge that you'll see. It's in red. This is actually a Massachusetts thing that Ruger had to come up with from Massachusetts laws, but it tells you if the gun is loaded. So, yes, it is loaded. Safety is off. To me, that is the only way to carry. You do not want to be in an emergency where you have to rack the slide, take the safety off, and all this other stuff, because you're not going to be of the mindset to do it. You want to be able to pull your gun and go. So this gun is the same way. So for example, I can release my magazine. You will see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The gun may appear to be empty. My safety here is still up. That's telling me it's loaded. So I can, there it is. Now you can see through the gun. Oh, where are we? There we are. You can see through it that we are empty. So, and again, I can just put my magazine in, rack the slide, dropped it, put my other round in. Now I'm good. So now I'm carrying, in this particular gun case, 7+1. So if you want to talk guns, I can talk guns. I can talk watches, beer, women that don't understand. But besides that, buddy, I'm just hoping you're doing well, and I'm just thinking about you, and I'm just trying to get your mind off of things. All right, buddy, you be good. Take care.